Watching a film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, Family Crew, Creeps and Peeps. Today we're looking at Camp Blood Christmas. Abandon All Ho Ho Hope. Released on featured video, the black clamshell. Pretty nice edition. This is featured video release V0020. So I think this is the newest one. I'm trying to remember what Fatal Desires. Yeah. This just came out. I did the pre-order for it. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago. Really fun movie. So Camp Blood Christmas. The infamous Camp Blood has a new owner intent on leaving its murderous history behind by turning it into a Christmas attraction for families. As new employees start showing up, they learn the killer clown of Camp Blood may not be ready to be forgotten. Naughty or nice, the clown is back and everyone's getting coal on their stocking with the newest installment in the fan-favorite Camp Blood franchise. Starring Alyssa Wexler, Adele Tuck, Allison Egan from Thrust, James L. Edwards from Bloodletting, David C. Hayes, Rotten Tail, and Jessa Jupiter Flux, Murder Size, and Crackoon. Yep. So 2025 color unrated slasher horror comedy. A little bit of butt crack there. Grow up. This is produced by David S. Sterling, as most of them are, and written and directed for the screen by Matthew Diltz Williams. So obviously this is part of the huge, long-running Camp Blood franchise. I think it's been going on since 25 years. The first one was in 2000. So you have like Camp Blood 2, Camp Blood 3 First Slaughter. There's another one called like Within the Woods. I think has something to do with it. Camp Blood 4 and 5, Camp Blood 666, Camp Blood 666 Part 2, Camp Blood 7, Camp Blood Kills, Camp Blood 8, Revelations, Camp Blood, Children of Camp Blood, Ghost of Camp Blood. Then you have, where's it at? Camp Blood X, the animated one. And then more recently, Camp Blood Clown Shark. So it's a long-running franchise that really has almost no continuity, but they're a lot of fun. So I ordered this one, and I got this one as well. The difference between these two is one is red with a green top, and so Skills of Deduction will tell you this one is green with a red top. So as always, I like to buy every version of these as I can. Usually when I buy movies, I'll buy 2 copies, one for myself and one to sell in my vendor case for charity. But this one, since these are slightly different editions, I kept them both for myself. I may order more here soon to actually sell, but these ones are for my actual archive. So James L. Edwards in Bloodletting, which we actually happen to have a copy right here. And then, what was it? Alyssa Wexler. No, Jessa Jupiter Flux. She's also in Fatal Desires, which we have right here. Actually, this one's signed by her. And I just watched this one the other night. In fact, I watched Camp Blood Christmas last night with my dog, Fulci. And then I followed it up with Fatal Desires, which we'll talk about in its own video. I like the Camp Blood series. So it's just cheese, hokey, but a lot of fun. Like I said, there's almost, there is continuity, but it's just a weird and wild continuities. Like different filmmakers all within the same world of Sternly Entertainment kind of take their own crack at it, and their movies kind of intertwine, and other ones are kind of offshoots that don't really make any sense and don't really all combine, but they're good fun. Like I said, if you want to put on something just kind of hokey and enjoyable, Camp Blood movies are a lot of fun. So these are cool additions to have. I really enjoy this. I also got the Blu-ray, so I usually try and get all the different versions as I can. So I'll watch these at home, and then I'll rip the Blu-ray from my Plex so I can watch it whenever I want, on my phone or elsewheres. But the Camp Blood series is one that I really enjoy. As you've seen on the channel before, I do have the big Blu-ray box set. But I think it's only the past couple, Camp Blood X animated and Camp Blood Clown Shark, and these two are the only ones on VHS. Now, probably Camp Blood and Camp Blood 2, since they came out in 2000-ish, they might have been released on VHS way back then. I'm not quite sure. But I pre-ordered these because I'm a big fan. As we know, I buy everything from Future Video. These, like I said, these are Spines 20. I think I have everything but 8, 13, and 16, something like that. I did a whole video about them the other day. I forgot what I was gonna say, but these ones actually were pretty good. I mean, they had pretty run-of-the-mill characters. There's some clever kills, some fun kills. Everybody in it was pretty good. Some good jokes, some good, like I said, good kills. But some good camera work too. There's actually a really interesting scene like this one here. I won't ruin it for you, but like some pretty interesting, clever kills that, you know. These movies are just fun, you know. For whatever reason, I like watching stuff like this more than anything they put out in cinemas these days. But if you don't know anything about the Camp Blood series, you should check them out. I'm not sure if they're streaming anywhere, but Future Video, you can get them from futurevideo.com. You get some from makeflix.com. They all come from Future Video, Sterling Entertainment's all kind of the same world. But enjoyable movie. It was a fun time watching this with my dog last night, so you should definitely check them out. Let me know your thoughts below on the Camp Blood franchise. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. See you next time.